It's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of the Valyrian Empire. If you are enjoying this series, then please do consider leaving a like. Subscribing, hitting that red button to subscribe will greatly help the channel. It will encourage growth, it will encourage new content to be produced to hopefully keep you entertained, and will be receiving my eternal gratitude. So thank you very much if you subscribe. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to be continuing at the moment to try and expand this empire. Emperor M.A.T.E has done a lot. I mean, last episode we got Pentos, we got M.A.T.E, we got Cahors. So we're looking to get Lys to shore up this southern border. And then I think we need a period of relaxation, a period of feasting and enjoyment and merriment. We did just have a fabulous feast, but a lot of my vassals obviously aren't keen, and we need to be wary of that. I don't want factions rising up against us, so expansion can't be too rapid. So, for you, we are going to go for a dragon conquest here, and see if we can conquer you quietly with a relaxed attitude of hopefully them surrendering. If they do, then that would be wonderful, but they may not. Norvos, Pentos, Cahors, Tyrosh will all join us, which is wonderful news. Oh, wow, we just had a bit of a change here. The Emperor has died. Emperor M.A.T.E is no more. What did he die of? Severe stress. So belay that war. That's going to end. We will have a... Well, will we have... Yeah, we will have a funeral. And we'll invite everyone. All hail His Magnificence, Orion of the House Viserys. Or Verases even. The second of his name, Emperor of the Valyrian Freehold, Great Archon of the colonies of Old Valyria, Protector of the Free Cities and all the East, Master of the Rhoyne and Lord of Old Valyria and Old Volantis. All hail the Emperor. So, there we are, ladies and gentlemen. We are now playing as Emperor Orion. This morning one of my servants caught me just in time to stop me from falling senseless on the ground. At first I thought nothing of it, but after a good night to think about the curious episode, I've come to the conclusion that perhaps all these years spent abstaining from all but the simplest foods are starting to take a toll. Well, we don't want to become malnourished. I definitely don't want to, so we need to start eating. Now, we might face some problems here. I need to ensure good court. Right, so you're Lord of where? Where the hell's that? You give me 649 troops. You'll give me more, I assume. Yeah, so we want you in charge of diplomacy. Chief General is going to be Samwell. Lord Treasurer, that's fine. Someone that actually likes me as Master of Whisperers would be great. Court Physician Vagaro, who we're actually friends with, which is also very nice. You will do that for me. You guys are special units, I'm guessing Unsullied? Yes, special unit of Unsullied, so let's put you in our capital. You guys have also got some special units as well. Now the issue that this Emperor has is he has no dragon. So that could be something quite bad for us. We do have a dragon egg, however. You will improve my personal combat skill slightly more than the Dragon Bone Axe. We also get the Valyria, our enormous flagship. We've had no children, and we are married to a non-Verases, so we could have another wife, which We might as well. Captain of the Free Company. All of these wives are going to be a little bit old, but why not? He can have another wife. Court eunuch, Brown Flea, you can be our court eunuch. We need to ensure we are getting all the high ranks positions of power. I can foresee us facing a rebellion here, which would be a bit of a disaster for the Valyrian Empire. Special character. So we can negotiate annexations for various places, but we're not going to do that. The war is obviously over. We will... Oh, it's going to make me go malnourished. We'll spend enough on the food then. Right, everyone's joined us again. I am slightly worried of factions cropping up, but we do have good diplomacy, so I'm hoping that that will not be the case. I probably need to consider changing up the council again. Yeah. Right, let's get Tyrosh in as Chief General. Lord Treasurer, anyone better than him? I mean, there are, but not going to help us. Okay. Imperial Justicar, I need to improve relations with whoever is powerful. Tyrosh is our most powerful. So let's get improving relations with him. If we can keep him on side, then we're good. Okay, I'm going to have a lot of plot going on. Hopefully nothing to kill me, but we may well. All of the guests have arrived. Great. We are going to pay for entertainment. Hopefully I'm not going to get anything here. Divine from Glass Candle. You can use the power of the burning glass candle to reveal hostile plots. Oh, that's pretty cool. He wants someone arrested. So you want Dracano arrested? Fine, he's of no importance. Okay, there is a big faction now for independence, which is an elective succession. That's not good. We really need a dragon here or something. But we are celebrating Emperor M.A.T.E.'s funeral, so he was merely a competent swordsman and not a warrior songs are written of. He wielded a Valyrian steel blade, greatly aiding his ability to protect himself, and famously was known to be a dragon rider. So all of our guests will leave. What can we do here? We can host a wedding feast, but I haven't got the gold right now. What are you going to give me for ransom? 26 gold, that's something. I feel like we are going to have to try and tame this dragon, otherwise I'm going to have serious problems. And not be able to hold on here. So we're going to have to risk it. For a biscuit. It's a shame we cannot try and encourage this dragon egg to hatch. We're going to try and tame him. This could make us die, but we need to give it a go. We have successfully tamed Viserion. Whoa, hey! I'm thoroughly shocked but pleasantly surprised. Well, that's pretty awesome. That changes things, because now we have a dragon. Now they're going to worry. Oh, we got lucky there, boys. Super lucky. Right, don't amass wealth, because that's a load of tosh. Get a son. And also, try and sort out this faction, boys. Because this faction is a problem. You can use your burning glass candle to give disturbing visions and dreams. That's interesting. Let's try it on Cahor. You've mastered the art of manipulating the Dragonglass candle, using it to divine events and thoughts across the world. Tonight, as you gazed into the bright light, you communicated with Archon Rago and changed them into the most hellish nightmares and visions. So we can basically get people stressed from this. Yeah, he's now depressed. Wow. That's pretty powerful. Right. So, if we do face a rebellion, at least we've got a dragon now. We also are making good bank, but really need Tyrosh to be happy with us. Viserion as a dragon is actually pretty beastly. He's got 100 personal combat skill and 107 martial. Quite pleased with him. Wife, do you like us? Please like us. Because I kind of need some kids. We were looking at possibly getting another wife going. She's phenomenal at stewardship. Can I marry her? We have quite a few secondary wives, so actually we have one secondary wife here. Problem with old Volantis, that's fine. Could hold a wedding feast. Could try and ransom all prisoners just to get us some more cash. And we could get some dowry here. 25 gold, that's lovely. Definitely need to ensure that there are no plots against us, because if there are, we're going to have major problems. You've noticed that Viserion is growing fond of other dragons, and is seen to be frequently playing with or dancing in the skies with his cousins, although this does mean he suffers the occasional injury from not-so-social dragons. This seems harmless, so he may get playful, which reduces his personal combat skill, which I'm not keen on. I don't want him to be wounded. When he does this, I firmly pull on his reins, so he might gain obedient here. He will lose playful, which I'm kind of glad about. Yeah. Right. You've actually gone and done it, haven't you, Tyrosh? You bugger. Well, we're not going to have elective monarchy, so you can go to hell. So it's going to be Pentos and Tyrosh, and we're going to need to... Tyrosh is quite difficult, because I need to sail to them. We've not got any ships, either. Not got any fleet levies, either. Well, we're not going to be blackmailed, so you can go to hell. Civil war has been triggered. All of my troops are here. We will be... Oh, please say you can fight. Why can't you fight? Because I did that. Now you can fight. Orion is going to lead his army. Samuel, Ilinar, you will fight with me. So we need to get over to Tyrosh. Have we got any ships at all that we can use? Yes, 6,000. Okay. So what I will do is be a little bit sneaky. Oh, Norvos, you're going to help me. Kuhor, you're going to help me. Good boys. One of the slaves has distinguished himself and believes that he might have potential as a domestic slave. Yes, use him. Save you guys here. Pause for a second. Go back to the port. Split you guys in half. I wouldn't say that's really half, but sure. Tyrosh, we're going to need more than that. Alright, just wait. Find out where his army goes. Sack this because it's nearby. And we need to just keep an eye on where his big stack decides to go. We can deploy the dragon in the battle, but we're not going to in this one. We've become rivals with Samuel, which is not great. let's use the dragon here. They have come to siege Old Volantis. Good. Good, good, good. That's just what we wanted. We can smash them here and now. Garrison is only 3k, but we'll be fine. We'll get there in time. But we will need to use our dragon. Right, pause. Deploy the dragon. Absolutely rinse their troops. Ooh, it's burned alive. And save that. That gave us 55%. You're going to pay for that. So we literally burnt their army to the ground. Let's split this in half. You guys get on the boats. Okay, get there. Now get on the boats. You're going to pay me some money to have him freed. We're going to sail all the way over to Tyrosh. And you guys can just defend here with Samuel. In case they decide to siege us again, which I don't think they will. Right, so Golden Bridge is currently at threat from external enemies. Who's he fighting? Another city. Fine, we'll accept and join him in that. Pause for a second. We have an offer from peace. You want a white peace? I'm not going to accept a white peace. I'm going to... do I accept a white peace? Fine, we'll accept a white peace. It makes everyone a little bit more happy. You're lucky, Tyrosh. You're lucky. Let's bring you guys back. Let's disband you guys. Yes, good. Wars of the Great Powers have subsided. So that civil war is ended. The disputed lands are still fighting for claiming Tyrosh. Yes, you can gain commander. So I'm going to ransom all my prisoners. Faction-wise, I think they'll have learnt their lesson, I hope. Disband units. Good. So we've only left with our normal troops. You're going to come off command because we need you to start having kids. She's had 3 kids before. Oh, interesting. Well, that's not very helpful. What have we got? Cool Core out of hiding. Yes, thank you. We cannot proclaim the Kingdom of Westeros yet. Realm is still way too small. What are you guys? I don't know why you're up. Boats don't need you anymore. Thank you. So, M.A.T.E is not in the Liege Loyalist faction. Pay a visit with my dragon. And he will join it. Awesome. We need a new Archon. Eleanor, you could be my Archon. We need a new Chief General. She wants Volantis to stand down. I like Volantis more than I do you, so go away. Chief General is going to be not Samuel. Ilinar, because he's also a Dragon Rider. Can we give him a special? He can be Court Poet as well. There you go. My ward, Ilaris, hardly eats anything, so let's give her Temperate, because that's a good trait. So we managed to deal with that. How are we doing troop-wise overall? 36k, so the realm has somewhat solidified under us, which is good. The war with Lys will just put on hold for the minute. Though we could possibly negotiate annexation. Alright, well let's have a go. We will go personally. Try and bring Lys into the fold. I've actually just built up the castle town in Royne Manor, so that's pretty helpful. I would quite like to upgrade the trebuchets. The Empress has just died, but we're not going to give her a funeral, I'm afraid. Sorella Varazes has died, causing her dragon Netharion to rage and establish a place here. You and your entourage have arrived in Lys and are warmly received with food and shelter by Magister Craigar, as is your guest right. After a few days of feasting and idle pleasantries, you formally announce your wish to negotiate the peaceful annexation of Lys to the Empire of New Valyria. I'm sure Magister Craigar will be interested. Negotiations have broken down. Terms agreeable to both parties have not been reached. We must leave Lys empty-handed. War then it will be. So where else can we go over? I don't even know where you are. Where are you? So we can invade you. Alright. I think we'll wait on you guys for the moment. I need to appoint someone as my regent. Oh, not Pentos, you're bloody crap. Norvos, you were loyal. Let's give it to you. So Donio has been elected as the new Archon. God knows why, because he has 0 skill in everything. My first wife has been letting herself go, so let's get her thin again. Oh, we just got a lot of money there. Can we do something with that? Castle Town has been fully upgraded. Bloody hell. You want him to stand down. Fine, we'll ask it of him, but he won't do it. Do we not have medium realm authority? We don't. We don't even have low. Let's try and get limited at least. He's destroyed the Principality of Pentos. Interesting. Come on, wives. I need some kids. Let's go, please. Really badly need some kids. Okay. So, at the moment, how are we doing troop-wise? Up to 40k. I think Lys, you're going to have to accept this, boys. Norvos, Cahor will join. And he is going to surrender, which is perfect. That gives us the prestige back, and Lys takes over. And we, in fact, gained a castle from him. What castle did we get? Castle of Sarhoy. Where's that? Oh, it's over here. Or somewhere. It was over here. Is it this one? Where is it? It's there. That's cool. Well, we don't need it, so we can give that to one in my court. Let's give it to Illinar. Have this castle, brother. There you go. What's he got in his treasury? He has just Rovax's whip. So his dragon is Rovax, who's not as good as mine, which is lovely. So we know if he ever was to rebel, we would do well there. Special title, actions, enslave natives in Sarhoy. Yeah, let's not do that. I've just given it away. After many months of rebuilding, the ruins of Sarhoy are finally reassembling, a habitable place once more. I hope I'm not paying for that, am I? Trebuchets needs huge estates built up first, so that's fine. Designated region, again, we will give to Nordvos. Bodyguard, Tanner, Chief Architect, Tyrosh, High Admiral, Cahor. And I've got 3 positions for command. Tyrosh seems to be fairly happy now. Although there are some factions, none of them are that large against me, so I think we're alright in that respect. News from Cahor. A newly elected leader. I've finally gotten a chance to do something special with my special someone, and there are so many things I want to do. Should I try to entertain at the court, or maybe we should spend some time in my isolated country cottage? Yeah, let's take her. We need fertility right now. We just need some kids. A new Archon has been elected, and he likes me a decent amount. Is he any good at anything? Not particularly. Can we get better people, maybe? Yes, we can. We can get you in. Travellers bring rumours that Tyrena Hornvale is going to ride Urax. Fair play. That's quite the steal for them. What's going on in Westeros at the moment? The Storm King rules in Blackwater Bay. Duran Durandon, who also owns the Trident. The Rock doing not a lot really, but has a good deal of troops. Sunspear doing alright. The Iron Isles are still led by Corwin Hoare. And the Starks are led by Tiala Stark. But over across the narrow sea, the Empire of New Valyria is truly something to behold. Really is becoming something quite special. What can we look to next? Braavos would be a beautiful addition to us. Can we bring you guys in? With the Dragon Conquest, I think we should. My wife is going to fly Neltharion. Awesome. Well done, wife. That's amazing. Power to you. Norvos, Pentos... No, that's Lys, isn't it? Cahor. They're all going to join this war. And it looks like we are actually going to have to fight this one. So, let's get my levies up. Get them all here, and we'll start marching towards Braavos. Right. Aldous has been defeated, his reign of misrule done and dusted. So you have given the rule over Tyrosh to someone else. Fine, as long as you're happy. Archon Vagorio has led them to join a coalition in defense of Braavos. So there is some help coming for Braavos, which is fine. I guess we don't need to actually lead the troop. Okay, there's actually quite a few, aren't there? Barbary pirates as well. Okay, just hold up and defend the capital in case we face an invasion. So my vassal's been captured by the Sea Lord, that's not so good. Let's see what's going to happen. I mean, the Barbary pirates I don't think are a threat, so let's just head towards Braavos. Otherwise they're just going to be sieging all of my lands. As long as you don't go through the Sorrows. Oh, no, 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 no. Stop. Stop, stop, stop. Whose troops are these? Lorath. Blimey. Didn't realise you were so against me. Well, that was a solid defeat of the Lorathi troops. Go back to heading up north. Oh no. Barbary pirates have now invaded. Try and take them if you can. Good. Okay, that's good. Make sure that this siege of my capital is not going to happen. This is the one weakness that we have. Our capital is not that great. Ilinar has to control his dragon a little bit better. At first you were overjoyed to learn that Fëanor was pregnant, but that joy now turns to rage as she confesses you weren't the father. For goodness sake. You know how much we need a kid. Why would you do this to me? Apparently we need to kill you because you have quite a lot of troops. So let's follow up on them. Good. That gives us 29% and head on up as well. Keep heading north. He's going through the sorrow, so he's a madman. Okay. How is the... Okay, their army's actually doing fairly well. An enemy host has arrived again at my capital. Ugh. We will take them on. I need to improve this fort level badly. Okay, let's upgrade the steward's tower. Okay, he didn't actually accept my attempt to sway him. Koja has decent stewardship, so she might be useful for us. Kill these pirates. Oh god, he just got maimed. That's not good. Did he lose his dragon? Ladies and gentlemen, sorry we cut out there. I lost room on my recording, or I got... something happened to it, so it decided to time out. But we are continuing. We are going to take these guys out from our capital to stop them sieging not Old Volantis. Yes, it is Old Volantis. And Roin Mana. I don't think we actually need to use the dragon here. Koja could be sold. She's pretty good at stewardship, so let's see if we can get 40 gold for her. We can, lovely. Can we now move up? We can also enslave natives in Sarhoy, which I don't particularly want to do. I would rather give it away to someone. I gave you the city of Sarhoy, didn't I? Oh, that's right. Well, I guess we're allowed 4 provinces, so we can leave it for now. Let's just continue trying to head north and bring the Braavosi in. Ah, a son was born, but not to me. Woe is me. We're not very impressed with that. Poor display by my Empress. However, it is what it is, so if we have to continue trying to have a child... We have 2 secondary wives, so in that respect, things are quite good for us. What's going on at the moment? Emperor Orion, what's your feeling towards her? At the moment, you're pretty good, but we did send her a gift. In terms of our other wives, young Empress M.A.T.E did get control of a dragon, so we have another dragon rider in our midst, which is wonderful news. Oh yeah, we've got some more elephants, awesome. Young Aliris Stagone, who's turning out to be quite well. She can enjoy Just, which is a great trait to have. Are we currently upgrading anything here? We're not. It would be good to, I think, upgrade the Steward's Tower whilst we've got the funds. Head all the way up here. Don't go through the Sorrows, because we don't want to get you grayscaled up. Oh god, there's a lot of plotting going on. She can be arrested just because of her adultery. Let's arrest her. Okay, well he's gone, so hopefully he'll be out the picture. You want to kill Rios. Don't know who that is, so we'll leave that. You've noticed that Viserion is growing fond of other dragons, and is seen to be frequently playing with or dancing in the skies with his cousins, although this does mean he suffers the occasional injury from not-so-social dragons. So at the moment his personal combat skill is at 50. Playful will knock that down to 0, so we don't want him to have Playful. Want to get rid of Playful if we can. If we put him in the bear pit, then he might get wounded. But because we have high learning, he can lose Playful and possibly gain Obedient. And Obedient will give us even more combat skill and more taming chance, which he did get. So that's really nice. So our relationship with the dragon is improving. We'll have a bit better control over him as well. Imperial Justicar, anyone of any note? No, and I'm not sure if we had one of my vassals in the position of leading that. Siloris, what are you guys doing? Also, let's just double check on plots to make sure no one's trying to kill me. So far so good, although our Master of Whisperers isn't the best. If I can get better, I will. Grave news, the colony in Sarhoy is struggling to feed its people. The land is insufficient to bear enough food for all, and conditions have recently worsened to create a terrible famine. What shall be done to alleviate this? This is going to cost me 150 gold, but we need to do it because we can't afford not to keep this colony going, apparently. This is not good. We need to end this war pretty pronto, boys. Anyone we can ransom? I need as much gold right now as possible to get me out of this deficit, please. Keep on going, lads. Okay, good. We've got a 15k stack of Braavosi swordsmen coming our way. Orion is leading, so we can use his dragon. Prepare yourself, because you are going to be at a disadvantage here. Or is he? Was he going to come to us? No, he's going to sit there. Fine. No, he's going to come to us. We'll let him come to us and take the disadvantage. And I can use... Oh, we'll take on the Barbary troops, that's fine. Your Stormsinger was cornered by a desperate crowd and has been seriously wounded. That's unfortunate, but priorities right now are defeating these guys, and we don't even need... But I'm going to use anyway our dragon, Dracarys, just to absolutely rinse their army to shreds. Samwell is not very happy with us, but he's been a leal and able servant. We made him our Imperial General. He's Master of the Royal Elephants. Let's try and get better relations with him. It's costing me gold, which I'm not a fan of, but it's costing me less gold than just paying him off right now for his service. Zaros, I want 40 gold, please. I could do with 40 gold. You're not going to buy him. That's kind of fair. He wasn't that special. Right, go back to East Andalos. How are we doing down south? No one sieging me? You're not going to have enough troops to siege out Old Volantis with that, my friend. Right. Bear with me. The guards drag Arios of Goldenbridge up from his cell, and he demands trial by combat. Lord Goldenbridge will be your champion. So we have... how much? We've already got 50 skill, so I'm not going to do it myself. Who is a good fighter? Brown Flea is 60. Tanar is 50. You're 50. Lysirios is 4. Oh god, we don't have that good bodyguards, do we? Alright, Brown Flea, you're up. Have a go. As you watch with glee as Brown Flea drives his sword relentlessly at Aronos of Goldenbridge, finally striking a mortal blow. Congratulations, Brown Flea. You know what? You can have your freedom for that. You can have your freedom. I'm proud of you. And Arios, I guess you can't pay for your ransom, can you? No. You'll be executed then. And he'll just be beheaded, or do we want to... I don't really want to gain cruel. I want to keep the diplomacy. Have him hung. Or hanged. Right, you guys are going to take back the places that we lost. Any people sieging out? Yep. We've got some cohort troops in Braavos. Banks still wanting me to pay back other people's money, which is not going to happen. Could do with sieging some provinces in Braavos, though, to get this deficit down, because this is not going to do me well. Oh, that's quick. But it was important to at least get the colony good, so that it wouldn't have been an entire waste of money for the person that initially financed it. Good, so you've done that. We are going to siege you out as well. He's offered to buy some land for 100 gold. Castle of Isulapsia. Where is that? It's in my capital. What's it giving me? I don't like you having more room in my capital. But that's pretty... Yeah, alright, you can have it. It deals with my issue. One of my slaves, Razara, yes, we'll bring her in because we might be able to sell her. Now I'm going to start sieging your coast. I don't want to get paranoid because that's going to lower my diplomacy, and diplomacy is going to be important for me right now. Right, and let's set about deploying our dragon, Valyrian. And let's just continue sieging them out, getting as much gold from them as possible. Your Imperial Majesty, I've for some time now been observing the poor performance of Chief General Master Eleanor of Sahoy. You and your supporters want you to be. Go away. I rule here, not you. Right, let's keep going. On to Malakos. Or Malakovos. Yes. You will use the dragon here as well. She can grow up to be honourable, that's fine. This is doing some good for our finances. That assault takes us to 80%. Malakovos is going to be fully ransacked. My vassals are capturing various places. Up to 76 gold, so we're not going to go into deficit now. And to be honest, losing that castle wasn't too big of a deal. Let's use our dragon again. He's doing well, actually, the dragon. He's not got injured at all, touch wood. And we've trained him to become more and more obedient, so I'm pretty happy. And Pentos has finally decided to join in the war. They see the route that it's going. So I want a bit of, I would say... Oh no, you were Pentos. Who else just joined then? Was it Tyrosh, maybe? Maybe. Right, let's defeat the Braavosi Sea Lord. We don't need to use a dragon for this. And we captured Tudin Fardin, who cannot pay for his escape. So let's put him into slavery. Let's use our dragon on the siege. Your Imperial Majesty, the castle has fallen. Your dragon made quick work of it, bathing the defenders in dragon flame. Not one person survived the terror, Jorilio being amongst the dead. Well, that's unfortunate for you. The sacking of the Deves Hills was most brutal, with many prisoners being taken. In fact, with so many prisoners, we could well take some of them back to Old Volantis as slaves. Definitely, let's do that. And we can now end the Braavosi war. They will have to join us, but if I can, I'd like to sack a little bit more to get a little bit more gold. Ah! Our time and investment has finally paid off. The colony in Sahoy is complete. It is now a fully self-sufficient domain of the realm, as it was once many a year ago. Awesome. Congrats, boys. And one more. And that will do, ladies and gentlemen. Let's end this war before we get into the Tyroshi situation. So offer you guys peace. You will then become part of the new Valyrian Empire. I will disband... No, I won't. I'll bring you back before I disband you then. Good. So Braavos enters our domain. You're at war with a bunch of slaves, I think. Sarnori. Ah, crap. They're big. Yeah, they're really big. Where's your capital? Elsewhere. Well, that's going to cause us a little bit of problem. But, as you can see, the new Valyrian Empire looking pretty thick right now. Tyrosh is still embroiled in a bit of a civil war. We do need to deal with Sarnor, which actually is our most powerful neighbour. And could well cause us problems. I don't know if they have any dragons. Doesn't look like they do. They are into slavery. We will attempt to deal with this war on behalf of our vassal. Their capital is here at Sarnath. So we will send troops to go and deal with them. Our army up here. But for this episode, we will have to end it there, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully you have enjoyed this episode. Please do leave a like, it would be greatly appreciated. Subscribing, hitting that red button to subscribe, helps grow the channel, helps encourage new entertaining content to be produced, and will receive eternal gratitude. Thank you very much all for watching, and I will see you all in the next episode of the New Valyrian Empire.